Flags are provided for the following failures: miscompares or alternate data sources. For dual RS system configuration, the AHRS2 references below would be replaced by RS2. IRS pitch or roll failure, or AHRS2 pitch roll failure, if the pilot's AHS is AHRS2 indicated by box characters attitude fail, and the removal of all attitude information. IRS versus AHRS2 pitch or roll miscompare, or AHRS1 versus AHRS2 attitude miscompare from the AC is indicated by boxed characters pitch, roll, or attitude, respectively. IRS heading failure, or AHRS2 heading failure, if pilot's attitude source is selected as AHRS2, indicated by boxed characters heading fail, and the removal of all heading data. In primary mode, this flag is positioned in the center of the HSI. IRS versus AHRS2 heading miscompare, or AHRS1 versus AHRS2 heading miscompare from IC, is indicated by boxed characters heading. Computed airspeed failure is indicated by boxed characters IAS, replacing the airspeed scale in primary mode and replacing the digital airspeed in digital modes. Computed airspeed miscompare is indicated by box IAS, vertically positioned at the top left portion of the airspeed scale in primary mode. In all other modes, boxed IAS is vertically positioned at the left side of the display. Barometric altitude failure is indicated by boxed characters altitude replacing the altitude scale in primary mode and replacing the digital altitude readout in digital modes. Barometric altitude miscompare is indicated by boxed characters altitude vertically positioned at the top right portion of the altitude scale in primary mode. In all other modes, boxed altitude is vertically positioned at the right side of the display. Vertical speed failure is indicated by boxed characters VS replacing the vertical speed data. Radio altitude failure is indicated by boxed characters RA, RA1, or RA2 replacing the digital radio altitude readout. Radio altitude miscompare is indicated by boxed characters RA in the lower left portion of the display. Vertical deviation failure is indicated by boxed characters VNAV, vertical navigation, replacing the vertical deviation scale. Lateral deviation failure is indicated by boxed characters LOC, FMS, or VOR, corresponding to the selected navigation source in the lower center of the display. TCAS failure is indicated by boxed characters TCAS fail, displayed in the lower center portion of the display at certain circumstances. Flight director failure is indicated by the characters FD fail, positioned in the top center portion of the display, and the removal of the FDS Flight Director Guidance Cue. ADC source selection is indicated by ADC1 or ADC2 in the upper left portion of the display. ADC1 indicates that ADC1 is selected as both the pilot's and the co-pilot's ADC source. ADC2 indicates that ADC2 is selected as the pilot's ADC source. Glide slope deviation failure is indicated by boxed characters GS to the right portion of the display. Symbol generator source selection is indicated by SG1 or SG2 in the upper left portion of the display. SG1 indicates that SG1 is selected as both the pilot's and co-pilot's SG source.
SG2 indicates that SG2 is selected as the pilot's SG source. Localizer miscompare during approach is indicated by boxed characters LOC or ILS in the lower left portion of the display.